Welcome to the Experience Annex Podcast, episode 8. The title of the episode is How to Win Big as a Beginner in 2024. The two things you need to focus on. How to win big as a beginner in 2024. The two things you must focus on. In this podcast, we talk about how you should focus on your audience and your products. That way, you will make more progress faster than someone who tries to do many things at the same time, who tries to be perfect. Life is full of experiences and it's good you learn from the experience of others. I'm Paul Uduk, the creator of BWC Squared, which stands for Book Writing Clinic and Book Writers Club, where I show friends like you how to convert ideas into books and other forms of intellectual properties. I'm also the creator of IBMC, Internet Business Mastery Course, where I show aspiring internet entrepreneurs how to succeed at scale online. I'm also, if I may add, the creator of OCNA, Online Course Creators Community for newbies and advanced beginners, on Facebook, with over 12,500 members from all over the world. If you focus on your mailing lists, that is your audience and products, you will make more progress faster than someone who tries to do many things at the same time and who tries to create a perfect product from day one. Done well, your mailing list will bring you tons of qualified traffic, and your products will put cash in your bank account. First, let's look at your mailing list. Your mailing list is, or simply list or contacts or audience or subscribers, is one of your most important assets online. From your list, you'll get your first customers. You build your initial list by reaching out to all the people you know. Example, classmates, co-workers, colleagues, ex-colleagues, associates, ex-classmates, ex-friends, friends, friends of friends, acquaintances, and complete strangers. Reach them through phone calls, text messages, WhatsApp messages, emails, WhatsApp chats, one-on-one, and social media such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Quora, Instagram. There's so many of them out there. Reach out to them to start building your mailing list. The most effective way to reach them as you are starting out will be one-on-one at the malls, churches, mosques, conferences, workshops, seminars, online events, and all sorts of events, weddings, housewarming parties. Without trying to be too prescriptive, just start with a small talk. Ask them how life is with them, what they are doing now, and also share what you are doing yourself. I'm in 2 books, I've written 10 books. Just start. How did you start? That is a conversation starter. For complete strangers, you can break the ice. We use icebreakers by asking them what they do for a living. What do you do for a living? Nice meeting you. What do you do for a living? You look like a big man, a big woman, whatever. You can also ask about their other interests. and whether they are visitors or whether they live around the area or whatever. So learn to use icebreakers to start conversation with strangers. If you do that, you'll be among the top 10 people that connects with others, because a lot of people are shy. Not just shy, they don't care about other people. Yes, they don't care about others. They just mind their own business. They say, I mind my business. But that is not the way of the internet era. Reach out to people. Keep the relationship and conversation ongoing and warm to build rapport. In the process, ask for their phone number and or email address and start sending them relevant information based on their areas of interest. You need about between 100 and 250 names for a start. In fact, you need 100 names is enough. According to Joe Girard, the author of the book How to Sell Anything to Anybody, anyone on this planet knows at least 250 other people. The Dunbar number puts it at 150. But Professor Dunbar's concept, the man that developed that concept, Professor Dunbar, is different from Joe Girard. Because Joe Girard just talk about the number of people that we know, not about the number of people we can keep a cognitive relationship. As your list becomes bigger, you will need a contact management system, CMS, or CRM, customer relationship management system, or LMS, learning management system, and so on. A CMS, contact management system, will make managing your list easier and will be indispensable in the analysis of the performance of your customers in areas such as email opening rates, click-through, and lifetime value, to mention 3. You do that by looking at the back end, what they do at the back end. There are many CMS, that is called contact management systems, out there, ranging from very sophisticated and expensive ones such as Keep, formerly Infusionsoft, ClickFunnels, Ontraport, Kajabi, and Drip, to the relatively affordable ones such as Vonza, Constant Contact, ConvertKit, and MailChimp. Of course, we also have Forento, to mention a few. Each of the contact management systems have their advantages and disadvantages, or pros and cons. But as a beginner, I recommend you go for the affordable ones, such as MailChimp, Graphy, HubSpot, or Bravo. MailChimp is unpretentious, easy to use, and above all, allows you a free plan of up to 500 subscribers. It used to be 2,000, then they reduced it to 1,000, and now recently they reduced it to 500. But 500, I said, if you start with 100, you are good to go. So 500 is good enough, free. So you need a free plan when you've not started making money. Use a free plan when you have not started making money. Even when you start making money, continue using the free plan until the free plan is no more suitable for you, and then you can level up. However, having said that, you don't even need a CMS, that is contact management system, at the beginning. All you need is Microsoft Excel sheet to store your audience contact information, the key of which is email and phone numbers. To manage your list and continue reaching out to more potential customers to grow your traffic, you also need your smartphone, WhatsApp, and other social media accounts, particularly Facebook. And if you are working LinkedIn. To establish your credibility and gravitas, build strong relationships and rapport. Let your contacts know what you have accomplished and always look out for their own interest, not yours. Not yours, their interest. Have you, for instance, written a book or books? Brag and talk about them. Yes. That is where your product comes in. Let's look at your product next. Your product is also one of your most important assets online. Your product and mailing lists are the two sides of the same coin, your online business. Your products can be in the form of a book, an ebook, a guide, an article, a checklist, a cheat sheet, an app, a code, or a training course or training program. Courses are popular online because they are easy to sell digitally and mainly in the form of PDF, MP3, MP4 at ridiculously high margins. People are always looking for ways to improve their lives, so courses come in handy, very handy. As a beginner, all you need is a good product in the form of a course, if I may repeat. Though a course can be basic, intermediate, or advanced, as a beginner, all you need is a basic product. A basic, we call it entry level course. Some people call it MVP, minimum viable products. Minimum viable course. Course that at least 3 to 5 people will be willing to put their hands in their pocket and pay you. An entry level course is something that is low priced but solves an immediate problem for your target audience. If I have headache, the immediate product I need, if you can show me it's a Panadol or paracetamol, I will buy. You don't need anything complicated, sophisticated, or academic. All you need is a product. That is a course that solves an immediate problem. For example, if I'm thirsty and you have water to sell, I will gladly buy it to quench my thirst. My thirst is my immediate problem. If, for instance, I have an itch and you have a balm that can immediately reduce the itch, that is my discomfort, I'll gladly pay you. So link your product to your target audience immediate problem, not a future problem. And you will not only win, but will win big in 2024. Online marketing experts talk about funnels. Your entry level product will be one of the top funnels priced assets. Though the actual mechanic of creating a product such as a course is beyond the scope of this episode, there are basic things you need to know at this point. One, to succeed with your product or course, ask your audience what they are struggling with to discover their pain points. Then ask them further. Suppose I developed a product that solves that problem, that pain point. Would you buy or would you be willing to pay for it? If 3 to 10 of your audience members say yes, and better still are willing to put their hand or to pay you in advance, then you are home and dry. In short, if someone in your target audience is willing to prepare for your undeveloped products, it means your product's idea is good. The process of trying to find out if your target audience is willing to pay for your product in advance is called idea validation. You are trying to validate your idea. You have an idea, go to the market to validate it. If somebody is willing to pay you, then you are home and dry. Once your product idea has been validated, go ahead and create the product. That is all you need to do as a beginner. Let me repeat, you are on a firm ground when your audience members are willing to pay in advance for your products. Another way of creating a product is to go ahead and create one based on your gut feeling and start selling without involving your target audience at the beginning. This could be a bad idea if you spend a huge amount of money to create a product only to discover that or after that there is no market for it. So involving your audience at the beginning to co-create your products is therefore a good idea to pursue. That said, however, do know that there is no perfect way of doing anything on and offline. Just do what works or is working in the market that you serve. Do not try to reinvent the wheel. For instance, I created my first two products, book writing clinic and internet mastery course, based on my gut feelings. Both courses have succeeded beyond my expectations, with over 350 students registered in both courses. I'm talking about more than 700 people. So go ahead and create your first product. Example, a course you can sell for between 25 to 50,000 naira per student. 25,000 to 50,000. Of course, this presentation is selling and marketing is outside the scope of this presentation. So mentioning 25,000 and 50,000 is actually presumptuous, but it's an ideal target pricing to start. Depending on your target audience, your approach and pricing will be different, but the principles remain the same. Product, audience, product, and then you decide the pricing. Once you create a successful entry-level product, otherwise called MVP, minimum viable products, you can add more features and benefits and upgrade it into an intermediate level product as time goes on, and as your experience and confidence grow, you can add more features and benefits and update it to an advanced product called signature products. This presentation assumes you have attended some form of training that shows you the basics how online or internet business works, because you need to understand the basics. You can't just go and you won't be able to create products or start building audience without understanding the basics. Attend a training to understand the basics. If you have not attended training, you have to, because there are so many moving and changing parts. So going it alone is not only foolhardy, but penny wise, but pound foolish. Good luck, my friends, as you move to win as a beginner in 2024. This will be the end of this episode. Stay focused Learn how to grow your audience and create products, and you'll never lack bread at home. Until I come your way again, stay safe.